Good morning, everyone. As you already know, I am Elma Soriano Hernandez, and I will be hosting this game. I'm also with my group mates, Patricia Pareño and Kenneth Gipolio, and they will be assisting me and the participants. I hope you already had your breakfast and thank you for participating in this game kasi sobrang aga pa pero natyaga pa rin kayong pumasok dito. And I am more than grateful to have you all here. Okay. Our game will be charades. Kaya malalaman niyo na kung bakit kailangan natin mag-on cam. So what are the game mechanics? There are 12 participants, 6 pairs. Each pair will pick a number and one of them will act the word they randomly picked. Each pair will have a chance of 2 minutes to guess the word. Every pair that can guess the correct answer under 2 minutes will get 20 points. So, yung gagawin natin dito, is mag-uusap muna kayo ng partner nyo kung sino yung manghuhula at sino yung magpapahula. Gets ba?
Okay po. Parang Pinoyhenyo, ganun.
Oo. Okay, meron kayong 1 minute para mag-usap.
Shane, ikaw na manghula. Ayaw, ano pala.
Okay, stop ko muna yung pag-present. Group 1. Okay na ba yung group 1?
Tulog pa yata si Alexander.
Doggy. Wait lang.
Alex gising.
Sige ma'am, proceed ka na po. Maya na lang po siguro. Update na lang kami.
Sige. Ready na ba yung group 2? Bale, binigyan ko kayo ng 1 minute. Mag-uusap muna kayo kung sino yung mag-a-act, tapos kung sino yung maghuhula or manghuhula ng ina-act ng pair niya. And guys, mamimili pala kayo ng number 1 to 6. Tatanungin ko kayo bawat grupong tatawagin ko kung ano yung napili nyo number. Okay na ba yung group 2? Okay, anong number yung napili nyo? Okay. Sa group 3,
3.
okay, yung sa group 4,
3.
may ano na, may 3 na.
Ay,
Pili pa kayo, 1 to 6.
4 na lang.
Okay, 1. Group 5,
4.
4. Group 7, okay, group 7, 5. So yung group 1, yung natitirang number, yung 6. Okay lang ba sa inyo, Kuya Ross?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. So yung mga napili yung number, i-PPM ko yung word na ipapahula nyo. So sana sana hindi nyo sabihin sa pair nyo. Pero may tiwala naman ako sa inyo. So, sino na yung sa group 2, sino yung magpapahula?
Ako po ate.
Okay, wait lang guys. I-PPM ko na po. Sa group 3, sino yung magpapahula?
Ako po.
Sa group 4,
Ako. Ako po.
Alexandra, nandiyan ka pa?
group 5,
Ako po.
sino ulit?
Me. Si Shane.
Okay. Thank you. Group 7?
Me.
So guys, mamimili tayo. Siyempre, hindi random tayo mamimili. Hindi pwedeng kapag group 1 sila na mauuna. Kaya, nakikita nyo ba yung screen ko?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Yes po.
Okay, group 4. Mauna tayong mag-present. So, kung sino man yung magpe-present sa inyo or magpapahula, siya yung mag-on cam. Then, yung sasagot na lang siya on mic. Okay ba yon?
Kahit hindi na mag-on cam.
Oo, yung magpapahula na lang yung naka-on cam.
Okay.
Lang. Eh, mag-open mic pa ba?
Mag-mute ka na lang. Basta naka-on cam ka, magpapahula ka. And then, bago mag-start si Gavin, ipin natin siya. Para mas makita natin siya. Okay lang ba yon?
Gwapo ah.
Okay, ipin natin si Gavin. Then, bibigyan ko kayong 2 minutes. Ready ko lang yung timer. 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes starts now.
Ano daw? One word. Phone. Phone conversation. Phone. Phone call. Second word. Ako. Ano daw? Ha? Phone communication. Tama? Okay.
Okay, check natin. Group 4. Tama ba yung phone communication? Okay, bibigyan ko pa kayo ng yung natitirang oras nyo, bigyan ko pa kayo ng chance. Bigyan ko pa kayong chance. Okay, meron pa kayong 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Bagong word ba? Or ano? Yung isa pa din?
Yung
Wait,
word pa rin na yun.
Yun pa rin.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay, start.
Wait. Ah? Ano daw? Ako. What? Communication. Conversation.
Nakuha na.
Anong word po? Ano ba?
Gavin, nakuha ba?
Oo, okay na. Nakuha
Okay.
niyo.
Okay, dahil nakuha ni Nick Lamore, meron na silang 20 points. PM nyo sa akin mamaya kung sino yung mga nakakuha ng 20 points, ha? Thank you. So, next group. Okay, group 5. So, mag-open cam na po. Ayan, okay na.
I'm ready.
Ready na. Ayan na, sige.
Ready na?
Okay, 2 minutes. Starts now.
Dalawa. Phone. Cellphone. Phone call. Ano? Text. Text. Communication. Communication.
Okay, phone communication. Galing nyo ah. O siya. Next group.
Bagay. Yun lang pala yun.
Ay, gusto nyo hirapan ko?
Joke lang. Joke lang.
Galing na.
Char. O siya. Yung sagot sa una, yung communication. Okay, next.
Tay tayo dyan, tulog pa yata
Nako.
si... Madam.
Nako, maghanap ka na ng sub.
Tayo dyan.
O, hanap ka muna ng sub. Hintayin ko yung group 1. Hanap ka muna ng sub sa GC nyo.
Wait lang.
Okay. Okay, habang wala pa yung group 1, pili tayo ng iba. Group 3.
Ready na ba?
Ready na ba yung partner mo?
Hello.
Okay. 2 minutes. Starts. Sige, start na.
Word. Ano? Two words. Wait na, explain mo bawat words. Face. Face. What? Ano yung pangalawang words? First word. Wait. Yung first word, face, tapos yung second word. Explain mo yung second word. Wait, hindi ko mag-gets yung second word. Ah,
10 seconds.
wait lang, hindi ko siya mag-gets.
Time's up. Okay, kahit hindi kayo nakasagot, meron pa rin kayong 10 points. For the effort, syempre. Okay, punta tayo sa next group. So, bago pala tayo pumunta sa next group, Dakuya, sabihin natin kung ano yung word.
Facial expression.
Okay.
Ano mo?
Ready na?
Mag-open ka ba ba? Hindi na. Hindi na, no?
Cute naman ang bata na yan.
Ayusin mo na lang.
Okay.
Ng props, ganun. Ang hirap kasi.
Oh, sige. Pwede mo ng props. Pwede ng props. Sige. Okay, 2 minutes. Start. Now.
Ballpen. Pen and ballpen. Writing. One word. One word ba? One word. Oh, one word. Writing. Penmanship. Write. Notes. Notes. Notes.
Okay na. So, galing naman. Okay, yung last group na nandito. Group 2.
Unfortunately, ma'am, wala pa po ang aking partner.
Nako. Wait lang, try ko din mag-chat sa GC. Okay. Ano na muna tayo sa group 2?
Sila Alex Group 1.
Oh, parang hindi nasagot si Alex.
Tinawagan ko na nga din eh.
Group 2? Okay. Ready na ba? 2 minutes. Starts. Now.
Wait lang, nasan siya? Di ko siya makita. Okay na po.
Parang hindi ko narinig.
Hindi ko narinig yung answer.
Ay, sorry. Kaka-open. Kaka-ano ko lang eh.
Okay, ulit.
Di ko kasi makita yung ano niya. Yung naka-open cam siya. Kaya pinin ko muna.
Pero
Sige,
okay
okay
na?
na po.
Okay.
Okay.
Start.
Okay na.
Ano yung word?
Ano yung writing? Writing, speaking, nonverbal. Communicating, communication. Two words, writing communication, written communication. Read.
Okay na.
Okay na ba? Written communication?
Okay na. Bali, hinihintay na lang natin ngayon yung group 1. Sana makahanap na siya ng kapartner.
Wala pong sumasagot. Pasensya na.
Okay lang. Wait tayo, wait. Chinachat ko din yung GC. Okay. Final na to. Si Kuya Gab lang yung may grade sa group 1.
Kasing gusto mag-participate dun sa group 1.
Wala pa ako wala pa ako na-PPM na word sa kanila. So, para may chance si Kuya Gab na makakuha ng 20 points, siya yung magpahula. Tapos, isa sa inyo, manghuhula. Okay lang ba yun?
Ganun lang gagawin.
Yeah, for the go.
Okay. Si Kyle daw yung manghuhula.
Sige lang.
Oh, Kyle, ikaw na bahala, Kyle.
Okay. Si Kyle yung manghuhula.
Yun na lang.
Nag-agree lang ako eh.
Sipat na lang po ako, ma'am.
Take the floor.
Ka na umangal.
Sige, go lang ako, go.
Okay na,
Lahat
hindi
na
na.
lang tayo manghula, ganun. O, sino pinakauna?
Dami utak ah.
Ang dami utak nun.
Hindi, sa ano lang, magbibigay ng time, bawa 5 seconds, tapos comment na lang natin sa comment box, ganun. O,
Okay.
para lahat.
Tinatamad
Ready
ako.
na si Kuya Ross?
Let's go, Kuya Ross.
Kuya Ross, may PPM ako sa inyo. Tapos, yung bang Facebook mo, Michael Ross Gabriel?
Guwapo pala ni Kuya Ross eh.
Pakis.
Yung bang profile ni Kuya Ross nakaupo sa upuan?
Yes, kulay green.
Okay, okay. Nag-PM na po ako sa inyo.
Okay na daw, Ate Elma.
Sino yung manghula?
Si Kyle yun, ayaw po umamin.
Si Kyle.
Si Kyle. Okay. Okay, Kyle. Hulaan mo yung sinasabi ni Kuya Ross.
Yeah, for the go.
Okay. 2 minutes starts now.
Wait lang. Pipin ko lang siya.
Okay, sige.
Ay, nakasin.
Siya, okay na, okay na.
Ayun na, okay na.
Go.
Body. One word. Body composition. 2 word, okay. Body. Okay. Body language.
Ang galing!
Lupit naman na.
Galing naman. Grabe, bilis ah.
Galing talaga ma-acting ni Kuya Gabriel. Yun talaga yan.
Sa true. Okay, dahil nahulaan ni Kyle yung pinapahula ni Kuya Ross. Si Ross, merong 20 points sa group 1. Siya lang yung may 20 points sa group 1. Fair na ba yon, guys? Sa mga nakanood?
Oo naman.
Very fair.
Okay na yun.
Never.
Deserve,
Okay.
deserve. Sure.
Deserve. O, siya. Natatawa ako, teka lang.
Niluwat yung group 1.
Ang galing. Binuhat niya ang group 1. Pero siya lang yung may grade. Tapos si Kyle, may extra siyang grade. Kasi siya yung nanghula.
Ay, dapat pala ako na lang nahuli.
Ayaw nyo ah.
Nagbago isip mo, Kennedy.
Dapat pala ako na lang nahula.
Okay, sa mga nag-participate today, thank you so much. Tapos, sa mga hindi nakahula ng tamang sagot, may 10 points pa rin kayo sa akin. Siyempre, nag-participate kayo.
Tapos na po.
Greetings, Sir Kim, and to everyone who will be watching this video. I hope that you're in a good mood to listen because we are going to start this discussion about workplace communication and its forms. So before I start, this will be the topics to be discussed. I will be discussing workplace communication and the types of communication used in a workplace. Next one, 12 tips for improvement to be discussed by Patricia Pareño. And the last one, some ways that affects workplace performance to be discussed by AC Condolon. So, let's start. Workplace communication is the process of transmitting information at work involves the sender and recipient. A successful and efficient communication guarantees that the message is transmitted without distortion. The accomplishment of corporate goals is maintained by effective workplace communication. Communication is focused on the actual work processes as well as information exchange, issue resolution, and preventing possible problems before they cause harm in a healthy and effective workplace. In the workplace, there are many interactions that take place that both perform the given task and keep the relationship between the individuals. An essential function of the organization is clear communication at work. Communication improves the effectiveness of workplace procedures and helps everyone manage the company professionally, making it crucial. Since it boosts efficiency and productivity, workplace communication is crucial to the success of the company. So what are the 4 different types of workplace communication? The first one is the verbal communication. In order to avoid many workplace misunderstandings, try to communicate face-to-face whenever you can. Direct communication with someone helps you to both hear and see the wider picture. You can see one another's body language and facial expressions as you or your colleague speaks. The importance on listening to one another and having a dialogue develops a sense of worth and authority. You could believe that leaving your office to travel to the opposite end of the building to meet someone face to face will take more time, but ultimately, having one brief talk as opposed to several emails may prove to be more productive. Next is body language and facial expressions. As was already stated, the effectiveness of your body language and facial emotions when speaking with staff members greatly depends on them. An individual feels heard when making eye contact while speaking and listening. Employees are more likely to feel at ease in a meeting when you stand comfortably with your arms at your sides. If you're going to practice your speech before a meeting, I suggest you to do it in front of a full-length or full-body mirror so you can see if your body language matches what you're saying and if you look intimidating. Next is phone conversations. Phone usage is a typical component of almost every professional day. Some people find phone calls with team members to be enjoyable, others put it off until the very last minute because they find it so unpleasant. The phone will be an important communication tool if the personnel you manage is located across the state, the nation, or the globe. There are simple things that you can do to make an impact to your phone communication. First one is to smile. Smiling while talking makes your voice friendlier. Take notes before the conversation and use them to ensure you cover all points. Finally, speak clearly and slowly so your words are understood. So I can relate to this one. The first tip is to smile because from my experience, I work on a call center company or BPO, and the first tip they're giving us is to smile. For example, like this: "Thank you for calling customer service." It's like that. So you need to smile so your voice will become or will sound approachable so you don't sound intimidating. And the last one is written communication. Writing communication typically takes the form of emails, memos, and notes. This is one of the 4 communication methods that might result in the most misconceptions. People frequently interpret textual communication or assume that suggested meanings or feelings are present. This can be or this should be avoided in a professional setting. Have an unbiased set of eyes. Read it first before you can send an email to your team, publish memo, or post an important notification on the staff bulletin board. Your written communication can be reviewed by a business coach or mentor who can offer constructive critique and useful ideas. Okay, for the next topic, it will be discussed by Patricia Pareño. Thank you so much.
Good day, everyone. Today, I am going to discuss about the 12 tips for improvement. Every skills that we have are needed to be improved. Here are some tips to improve your communication skills. Now, we have here number 1. Put the other person first. No matter what the type of communication you're talking, you should always put the other person first. Now, let's proceed to the second one. Ask meaningful questions or provide relevant questions. It is important to ask meaningful questions for them to expand their communication skills. The next one is make your communications appropriate to each person's interest. Because since we have 4 types of communication in the workplace, it is important to personalize your communication according to their needs to perform a successful communication. Make meeting notes. You can use diagrams in written communication. You can also have visual meeting and meeting minutes. It is very effective and important to write meeting minutes. It is because meeting minutes can help people who are struggling to perform visual or verbal discussion. Going on with the next one, it is match, adjust, and readjust. Whenever we communicate, there's a specific model to follow. We should stick to it. We align, correct, and realign. We should always focus on the positive and correct actions. But we make sure that you are building a positive interaction with everyone. The next one is learn how to respond to written communications. It is important to react to a written letter of communication. It is because when you feel something or feel offended by a written communication, call the specific person immediately. Or you should do a meeting to ask about their main intention behind the written communication and explain and share your side and opinion. The next one is ask for clearness before making conclusion. When it comes to verbal communication, it always leads to curiosity. You should ask for clarification and explanation before drawing a conclusion, for you to better understand. For example, instead of asking why, what happened, it is better to ask the person first to explain their side and their thinking. Going on to the next one, don't fail to notice anyone or don't overlook anyone. First thing to do is to be respectful in order for them to respect you as well. You are all professional in a different way. A company hired them just like you for a reason. Treat them with respect, speak to them as another professional, let them how they don't outshine their moment. The next one is take into account other opinions. The best way to improve communication is to understand its nature. Self-awareness and empathy can help us understand how what we are saying will be perceived. The next one is recognize one another's behavioral habits. We are all humans, but we don't have the same behavior as other person. Whenever we communicate, we should follow body language patterns, such as making direct eye contact. Now let's proceed to the second to the last topic. Focus on the tone. Pay attention to the tone. Since the pandemic starts, phone conversation becomes the fastest and easiest way to contact or to communicate for many businesses. Tone is a huge component when conversing on the phone because you don't have any idea how was the speaker feeling and what type of conversation they want to have. Moving on to the last one, we have verbal, body language, phone call, and written communication. For verbal communications, keep calm and low voice tone. Despite how the conversation going, sending mixed tone of voice could lead for them to be uncomfortable. Next one is body language. When doing a body language, make sure that you doesn't make the person feel uncomfortable. A good body language can lead to a productive conversation. During phone conversation, you need to be calm and practice to lower your voice tone for better conversation. Because since you two cannot see each other, tone will be a huge indicator of how you and the other person is used to feel. And the last one is written communication would be the trickiest one because there are indicators of how the peers should be perceived. Avoid using improper symbols like exclamation point as they can be taken as someone's yelling or being angry.
Hello everyone, I'm AC Claire Condalon and this discussion will be the last part. So my talk now is designed to act as a springboard for a discussion of some ways that affects workplace performances. So if we'll ever ask ourselves what are the stuff that helps us better understand our colleague, friends, family, or to put it simply right here, let's say every individuals, it is simply just by communicating effectively. So here are some of the ways that successful workplace communication among employees affects workplace performances. So the first bullet right here is this creates job satisfaction. Employees experience greater work satisfaction in environments where communication is open and simple. Why? Basically because people are less likely to misunderstand one another and working together is easier. So this right here, well, considering communication or communicating effectively leaves all parties understand things better, right? If you are able to understand each and every detail of the things that you guys are talking to, it will be like there will be a satisfaction on the talk or in a specific argument or whatnot, right? So the next part or the next bullet will be lesser conflicts. Many disagreements may be avoided and resolved in the workplace with the use of open communication. Conflicts at work may be quickly and easily handled by having open, honest dialogue. The people also grow personally and professionally as a result of this. So, to put it here simply, lesser conflicts, because if you can communicate well within your team, you will understand, as I mentioned earlier, you will be able to understand a thing they are saying or a thing you are hearing, right? So you both have a mutual understanding of what you guys are talking to. So there will be lesser conflicts and all. Now, the next one is increased productivity. Why? The key factor in determining whether an organization succeeds or fails is effective interpersonal communication. Every business has a set of vision, aim, and goals that are very well stated. Now, the next is formation of relationships. Better personal and professional connections are formed as a result of open communication at work, whether it be between employees and their line manager or between management and employees. So, this right here is basically pointing out that if you can communicate well within your team, you can have harmonious relationship. That's just basically all. Now, if we'll proceed with the last ways that successful workplace communication among employees affects workplace performance, the last bullet here is the proper utilization of resources. When organizations face problems, crises, and conflicts due to misunderstandings in the workplace, they cause unnecessary delays in daily operations, and this leads to wasted resources and reduces overall labor productivity. Of course, this right here is commonsensical, so I think you all understood this and get this point.
And that's all. So before we end this video, here are the references that we used in our report. Again, I am Elma Soriano Hernandez. Thank you so much.